What up? It's your homie Twitty, and I'm back at it with another reaction. So, Brian over at Destructive Media, if you haven't checked him out yet, check him out yet. He's a good reactor too. I'll drop his link down below. He told me to react to Bloodsimple. The name of the song is Deadman Walking. I'm not sure that I've ever heard this song, but then when I was looking it up, I seen that it was on SmackDown versus Raw, like one of the video games. And I might have heard it there, but I wouldn't remember it if I did. So we're gonna go ahead and jump into it. Let me pull it up on the screen. There's nothing for you guys to look at. It's just still. But yeah, let's go ahead and pull that up, pull my lyrics up so I can see what they're talking about, because I have no clue what this band sounds like and if I'll even be able to understand them. So let's go. Bloodsimple, Deadman Walking. Starts. Okay, so it starts in one headphone, and then when the drum hits, it's in both. So the sound's gonna kick in. It's a very nice guitar riff. That and then they got the other guitar and then the drums. Perfect. Sounds good. A lot of energy. Very Children of the Corn's vibes. Children of the Corn vibes with this Red Harvest cover right here. Okay, I didn't expect that. Like, it just got that, like, little funkiness to it. Nice switch.
It's a production of fear. Take another look, isn't it clear? It's all sadistic, nihilistic. It's so fucking vicious. It's getting harder to feel for all the people I kill. No time to cry for those who die. They stay unjustified. Through these eyes, I see the catastrophe lying in my wake. Voices inside my mind shiver my spine. I am not ashamed.
So he said, burn it down. It's a production of fear. Take another look. Isn't it clear? It's also sadistic and nihilistic. It's so fucking vicious. It's getting harder to feel for all the people I kill. No time to cry for those who died. They stay unjustified. So, now is he talking about himself or is he talking about society? Because, I mean, like, society, I mean, this applies to today. I mean, like, look on the news, man. It's all about fear, 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 fear. Be afraid of this, be afraid of that. You know, it talks about being a production of fear. Take another look. Isn't it clear? It's dead fucking obvious, bro. Dead obvious. And he says it's also sadistic and nihilistic. It's so fucking vicious. And I mean, it is. Like, it's all nihilistic. It's all, like, you know, trying to create panic, you know. And he says, it's getting harder to feel for all the people I kill. No time to cry for those who died. They stay unjustified. So, I mean, system is a machine. It's just spitting everybody out. It doesn't care if he kills you or not. It doesn't cry for you. Maybe he's just talking about himself. Maybe he's a serial killer in this song. I have no clue. I really have no clue. And then he goes, through these eyes, I see the catastrophe lying in my wake. Voices inside my head shiver my spine. I'm not ashamed. So, okay, so he is talking about himself. He said he sees the catastrophe lying in his wake, so lying in front of him. Voices inside his mind shiver his spine. He's not ashamed. So yeah, he's not ashamed. Like, it kind of gives him a little tingle, so like he feels alive. That's what I kind of feel like that. But I was really interested in the just difference between the way he sang the first part and that second part. Like, because the first part was like all in your face, and then that second part was just, it was different. It was like more kickback. shiver my spine. You know, like he's like doing like he's emphasizing different words than he was in that first verse and everything. It's interesting. How cohesive that is. So look at me, I'm a dead man walking, put another nail in the coffin, on the hill I see bodies burning, burn it down. So he's a dead man walking. Now, is that just because of his actions? Is it because of an illness? Like, we don't know, but he knows he's gonna die. He said, put another nail in the coffin. I'm just rocking, I'm living my life. I'm gonna do whatever the fuck I want. I'm Bam Margera all of a sudden. I do whatever the fuck I want. And, he says he sees the hills on the bodies burning, burn it all down. He doesn't care. Very, very interesting song.
Looking back at the fields of the blood that I've spilled, there's no emotion, just destruction of another person. Look at the blood on my hands, I feel no pain in my heart. Take a Paxil, take a Xanax, it won't erase the memory.
So my suspicions are validated now. I believe he's talking about the machine that is society. Because, I mean, look at it, dude. Like, we live in such an industrial society and such a fast-paced society. And, even just such a digital society nowadays that, like, they work you to the bone, And it's no wonder that there's a lot of people out there that aren't working right now. Because people are sick of it, man. Like, you work your hands to the bone for nothing, dude. Like, and then that's no way to live your life. Like, if you get validation and you feel like you're making an impact where you're at right now and what you're doing, good for you. If you feel like you hate your job and you feel like, they don't care for you and this, that, and the other, maybe it's time to start looking around for a change. I'm not saying quit your job. Don't quit your job. Don't do that. Like, but look around. Look for other options. You don't have to stay somewhere if you don't want to be there. Especially with the way the job market is now, you can get in anywhere you want. So, I mean, like, there are options out there. No. I accidentally clicked the back button. But, so he also said, looking back at the fields, all the blood that I've spilled. So that makes me think of, like, he's looked back at his life and his job and what he's done. And, like, there's no emotion, just destruction of another person, the destruction of him and the wear on his body for doing the things that he did. Some jobs are very tough. And he said, look at the blood on my hands. I feel no pain in my heart. And he's just dead inside, And then he says, take a Paxil, take a Xanax. It won't erase the memories. And I believe that, it's just that's how they tell you to cope when you're depressed, right? Is, they just take this, and that's not the way that it goes. You're supposed to take things with therapy, and actually talk about things, because those only alleviate the things. They don't solve the problem, So this definitely seems like something on Today Society. When did this come out? 2014. So not far off. No emotion, just destruction of another person. I love that. Like, he's got like a very aggressive, in your face tone. Like, and that's nice. With that crunchy guitar in the background, that riff, like, and just the drums, everything's perfect. I feel no pain in my heart. Take a Paxil, take a Xanax. It won't erase the memory. Through these eyes I have seen such misery. I am not afraid. And if I should die tonight, that would be just fine. Lay me in my grave. Look at me, I'm a dead man walking. Put another nail in. I love that chorus. Look at me, I'm a dead man walking. It's got such a bounce to it, and stuff like that. So he said, "Through these eyes I have seen such misery, I am not afraid, and if I should die tonight, that would be just fine. Lay me in my grave." So he's just in completely I don't give a fuck mode, like he's like, I'm just fed up and I'm done and, I'm gonna do what I want to do and I'm not afraid anymore. F you. you know, and hey man, not a bad this is definitely gonna be my song when I'm ready to kick some ass and take charge. It's a very interesting little break. Okay. Very guttural growl all of a sudden. Okay, so superficials existing are occurring at or on the surface. So it's on the surface of something. So it's he's saying so superficial, like you just look at you're so shallow. He says false evidence appearing real. And I mean that is that a discussion on how the media lies and the media bends things. In the society, if you don't go along with the narrative, I mean it could be. This could just be. This could have been like them seeing it coming. Um, but this is definitely like this is like a kick ass chew bubblegum song. Just like I'm here to take I'm not taking names, I'm taking no hostages, like I'm kicking ass. Like that's what I definitely got from that. I love the bouncy chorus. I love the instrumentation. It's very cohesive, simple, straight to the point. I would like to see how this vocalist is on other songs. So drop those below. Come on, Brian, drop one below. You gotta drop another one now. If anybody else watching this knows any songs I should check out by Bloodsimple or any bands like Bloodsimple, go ahead and drop those below. I hope you guys are all having a kick-ass week. I hope you guys are having a great day, and most of all, hope you're having good lives. Be safe, my friends. Later.